Hey everybody, welcome back! Oh my god, I've seen you way too much this week. Way too much. I'm sorry. I need to go find something like real to do because this is getting embarrassing. I live in front of my computer. Anyway guys, what am I going to talk to you about? I bet you already know, and if you don't, you're going to be really hype. This thing, it's called Pokemon Generations. Oh, wasn't that a trading card game expansion pack? No, f*** you. We're talking about the real Pokemon Generations here. The new series Pokemon is putting out on their YouTube, and only on their YouTube, because it's gonna be hype. So literally what's happening, Pokemon was like, shit, we need to make a YouTube series. Oh, let's call it Pokemon Generations, and we're going to have it dive deeper into the video game story of, you know, the Pokemon franchise. They dropped the trailer literally today, just a few hours ago, and basically everyone's going kind of crazy because we get to see stuff that, well, we've never seen animated before. Now, let's talk about this real quick. It's going to cover stories from the first generation to the sixth, including Blue's run through the Elite Four before quickly and swiftly being ejected by Red. We're going to see stuff from Looker. We're going to see Regigigas, the legendary beasts. We're going to see a big-ass Haunter. So basically what the series is going to do, I guess it follows Red and other characters around on their journeys of stuff that we got to play through in the games or happened in the games, but we've never really seen, you know, animated, since the only animated thing we have is Ash going around getting his butt kicked all the time. Now, this is the first Pokemon series that was specifically and only designed for YouTube. Origins, actually the first episode of Origins just hit YouTube like yesterday on the official Pokemon channel, but that wasn't for YouTube. You know, it ended up on YouTube, what doesn't? But it wasn't for YouTube. That was for TV Tokyo and, yeah, other stuff. This series is actually going to be specifically for YouTube. It's 18 episodes. Hold on, I'm gonna make everything worse really quick. They're going to average 3 to 5 minutes each. I know. What were they thinking? I don't know what they were thinking. Oh, I know what they were thinking. They were thinking, let's go f*** everybody. And they were right. They did it. But there's going to be 18 episodes. The first one airs this Friday, guys. There's actually going to be a double this Friday. And then there's going to be one per week until December 23rd. Presumably on Fridays, because it's starting on Friday and ending on a Friday. Now, that's only 15 weeks. So if they have 18 episodes, let's do some math, and there's 2 on this first Friday, and then you have 1 per week, you're still 2 episodes short. So 2 of those other weeks probably are going to have doubles, or maybe one of them will have a triple, because you're 2 episodes short if it's only 1 per Friday after 2 this Friday. So expect the last one to be a double, maybe a triple, maybe the last 2 to be doubles, but there's going to be 18 total, so the math works out, I'm pretty sure. So the thing is, I've seen a trailer in German, and I've seen the English one, so I assume that there's going to be, you know, a different version, different dub for a bunch of different languages. Pokemon Japan YouTube channel didn't upload a trailer for this. I don't know if they're waiting. I don't know if they forgot. I don't know. It's very rare that the US channel gets something that the Japanese Pokemon channel doesn't. The Japanese Pokemon channel gets a lot of stuff. Like, we'll get our own independent trailers, but usually there'll be a different version for each, and then they'll both get uploaded, and then it's like, oh, okay, there you go. Now, some people are getting pretty upset at the fact that a couple of these occasions and occurrences in the trailer look like they have red in them when they shouldn't have red in them. For example, the Zygarde scene. Why is red there? That's not your... What you doing here, Red? You don't belong there. Like, there are different protagonists for each generation. The same way that Red and Blue were the protagonists and antagonists of the Generation 1 games, there's other protagonists for each generation. You've got Lucas and Dawn in the 4th gen. Why aren't they dealing with Regigigas? Or maybe they are and they just have Red's Pikachu? You know, or why isn't like Calem or Serena dealing with the Zygarde and the Noivern? Why is it Red? So some people have been getting a little upset about that. Is it because Red's easier to market? Is it because it needed a common character to go through all of the series just to keep it cohesive? Maybe it's Serena in disguise. That's not it. But yeah, so the trailer's really hype. If you haven't watched it, watch it. If you have watched it, they didn't give you all of this information about the series. It's just like, stay tuned. So I just want to make sure we're on the same page. So if you want to catch it on release, you know what's going on. You're going to know what's going on. I think very interesting to note here, I always like to add a little bit of stuff onto the news just because you could watch the trailer for yourself, but you want extra information too, right? I'm here to gather that shit for you. What's really interesting here, I think, is you remember Pokemon Origins, right? That was cool. It got pretty hype. Do you remember when Pokemon Origins was released? November 15th, 2013. I knew that from the top of my head. Anyway, it actually didn't air in Japan then. It actually aired on October 2nd, 10 days before X and Y first came out. Is Pokemon releasing these animated shorts in order to drum up support for their games that are about to come out? Honestly, probably yes. This timing is pretty incredible. Now here we go. Sun and Moon's coming out. Let's get another short going with all this old information so old Pokemon fans can get back into it and buy the new games. I see what you're doing here. Really smart, and it's benefiting us because we get to see this new animation shit and we're already gonna go buy the game. So I'm cool with that. I'm absolutely cool. But that coincidence, it definitely exists. If it's a coincidence at all. I'll be bringing you guys more information as it comes. I'm sure there's gonna be a flip ton of Easter eggs in that series, and I love doing Easter egg stuff, so stay tuned for that. And now you know, Pokemon Generations, it's gonna be pretty hype. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's like Monday or some shit, right? Tuesday? I don't know. I lost track. I've been up for 24 hours. So, let's do this. Let's do this, fam. Let's do this. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Peace.